Hey there everyone, the Doctor is in, and we are about to continue our playthrough of 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. We'll be starting one of the alternate routes now, since we finished the knife ending last time. And welcome into Pierogi, thank you for joining. So for those of you who were not here in the last stream, what happened was that we'd come across Lotus, who'd been made into a victim and followed shortly by ourselves. The game asks the question, who benefits most from having the number 8 bracelet? Well, let's find out. All right. Hold on. Let me go to the flow. I think I should be able to jump right ahead here. Yeah, I'll skip over all that. Even with the specter of death hanging over them, their discussions continued for some time. I think there is... No. Okay. No, not triangle. Square, perhaps? There we go. So we're just going to skip past the dialogue that we got last time, and we're going to try and fast-track this as much as we can. Alright. Let's see. Door number 5 this time instead of door number 4.
Hey, wait.
Junpei's cry echoed across the room. The 4 people walking towards the door stopped and turned back toward him.
I want to go through door 5 too.
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
He turned around to look at her.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well...
Please, let me go into door 5.
Man, now we're right back where we started, you know that?
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us. Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
Don't go away!
You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the others.
No!
Don't be so selfish.
Why?
You'll be fine. Just relax.
Huh. What did he tell her?
Okay, I understand.
That is an excellent question. What did he tell her? It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear them. He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring.
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake. 7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 22. and the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2, 4. We're okay with this.
No problems here.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right, then. The lever's all that's left. Okay. All right, then. Let's go.
Okay. Please be careful.
We will. And it's open. Oh,
That's messed up.
that was the 9th man. Oh,
How can you...
Well, do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
sorry.
Let's go!
Ah. Damn it! The countdown started!
Shit, the door!
There's no turning back now. And if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it. Ah! Found it! Right here! Well, it looks like it stopped.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
Jumpy, are you all right? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
The detonators have been deactivated.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay. Sure thing.
And they're gone. Now. Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
Maybe this wall can be moved. Or not. It's not budging.
Hey, there's a door over there.
A first-class cabin, huh?
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we? All right then. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't want to look, but... Oh, it's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what. He'd been wearing these. The bracelet's off. Oh, wait. Zero did say.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heartbeat, which is 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the air-excited Mary's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
The bracelet comes off when you're dead. Oh, but what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Oh, just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human. Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Huh. Where did they... Through here? What's up?
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door...
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
This looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room is probably a living room. Or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
All right. So, this is the locking thing. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? It looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock. That's a pretty good guess. A white desk. Feels kind of fancy. Hello, a score plate. I see. This feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Yeah, that's it. Kind of weird, huh?
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
I heard something strange.
Something strange?
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans. I notice even the slightest of noises.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
Oh, really?
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
Quite confident he could beat someone in a fight, and yet somehow his bracelet was found attached to something that was once human behind the number 3 door. It's a small round chair. Looks like it probably goes to the vanity. It's totally a table with a mirror. Ah, yes. You know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? Yes, it does. What's this? This isn't a score. Is this a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship here? Yeah. Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. It's now possible to use the map screen. Piano keyboard. What's Snake doing? He can't play, can he? This piano, there's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... Well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. Same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Huh? Why do you think that is? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. I believe so. These keys are all messed up. Oh yeah, that's right, I got that score plate earlier. An upright piano. From the feel of the wood, it must be quite old. Music stand. Well, might as well put this glass plate on it. Oh, Is something wrong? It's kind of hard to see the notes. Maybe if I put something under them? Background for the notes. Window. There's an iron plate nailed to it. play the notes right, I won't be in trouble. This is true. Well, the sink's clean. Any water?
Nothing's coming out. We got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything. The lights, huh? Nope. Doesn't look like there's anything hidden there. Testing, testing. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York, and boy, are my arms tired. Yes, thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
That's not a mic, 7. It's just a shower head.
What? What the hell?
This faucet must be for putting water in the bathtub. The bathtub's full of water.
Is there ash or something in this water? Looks kind of gray.
Let's just pull the plug.
No, hold on. Maybe we can, I don't know, use it for something.
Use it for something. Okay, it's up to you, whatever.
This is some sort of antique desk. Makes sense though, I guess. This whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here.
Well, I'll remember that once we find our way out of here and can come back to trawl for wreckage. Someone spent a lot of time carving the legs of this chair. Snap like a twig if 7 sits on it, though.
Mind your own business!
It's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. A score printed on the front of it. Score. That's gotta mean musical score. If that's true, then the score we just found is probably in here. At least at some point.
It's a chair.
Nothing gets by you. There are a couple of lights on the wall here. It says score on this paper. I guess you put sheet music in it? An iron grate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. Fireplace, huh? I don't see one of these too often.
Aren't a lot of people these days with real fireplaces and real fires? Aren't a lot of people these days with real fireplaces and real fires?
This couch looks just big enough for 3 people.
Looks perfect for me.
What?
Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself.
Couch looks a lot more elegant.
Hey, something you weren't saying.
Never mind.
Hey, Junpei, where are you going? Didn't we come out of that door? No point in going back there. All that's out there are a locked numbered door and
A dead body, or what's left of it.
yeah.
This is a suitcase made of leather the color of rich mahogany.
Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it.
It's a leather suitcase.
Dang, nothing in there. It's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it.
It has a couple of G notes written on it.
Huh, wonder what that means. It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing that looks suspicious.
On button.
Hey, Junpei, you're a tourist, right?
What? Why?
Well, you're so well organized. Most people wouldn't bother to search something that didn't seem to mean much.
So, if we go... Oh, you know what? I didn't check the vase.
I get it. You're gonna use this vase, right? It's pretty clever, Junpei. You just gotta fill this thing with water.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Yep. I mean, It's only obvious, right? The water's dirty, but the rest of the bathtub looks comparatively clean. Almost like the dirty water was moved there from somewhere else intentionally. Bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Alright, shouldn't be too hard to fill this face up. Toilet. Nothing suspicious here, I think.
Junpei, look, there's a hand coming out the toilet. Just a joke there, kid.
Not funny, man.
I'm too old for this shit.
Continence is a problem many older men struggle with, but there's help. I got a vase filled with water. It's heavy. You can't just throw it at the grate, though. You gotta pour the water right onto the fire itself. It's a fireplace. Just throwing the water at the grate isn't gonna help. You gotta pour it right onto the fire. Well, what in heaven's name am I supposed to do?
Hey, Junpei, what's this?
The Thinker by August Rodin.
Right on.
There's a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain this water?
Yeah, good plan.
Where is that thing? Good tug ought to be enough to get it out. Huh? Sink. The water doesn't appear to be working. It says score on this paper. I guess you just put sheet music in it. Whatever it is, not the ones I have. Nothing in the drawer. White desk. Bed with a canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True, you don't see too many these days. I can't see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover is so fond of. Clover wants one of these. Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Ah, Junpei, judge her by appearances, will you? And, well, you should not. Oh, there's a second door here. This safe is locked.
It's one of those dial locks. Doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open.
Did you find anything, Seven?
Nope. How about you, Snake?
I also found nothing. Leather suitcase. There's nothing inside. I can tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken. It's a leather suitcase. Unfortunately, there's nothing inside. It's a safe with a dial lock on it. We won't be able to open it until we know the right numbers.
Hey, Junpei, what are you doing over there? The one thing you do now that you got that thing full of water. Come on, what are you waiting for?
I would love to know. An iron grate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. Fireplace. Fireplace. I think there's something in the back of the fireplace behind the fire.
Right on, buddy, do it.
Do what?
Come on, it's not hard to figure out. You seriously... Throw that shit on there!
Okay, I'll take this out now. Oh my gosh. Alright, time to put this fire out. You mean this whole time I was pointed at the wrong spot?
About time, buddy. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Good job. Another success. The fire didn't stand a chance.
Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. Ah.
Hey, Seven. What the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all. What the hell is wrong with me? First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
But that's it?
That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
How are you fine with something like that?
It says score on this paper. I guess you put sheet music in it. Oh, wrong way. Music stand. Seems as good a place as any to put this music we found. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom, and then stack the glass plates on top of it. Alright, good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Yeah. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, so let's see. There we go.
we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait! What was that noise? Junpei! We did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan. Stand. Bow. Be seated. I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Westminster? The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London, the capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Alright, let's go.
Another hallway? Hmm?
That should do it.
What's he up to?
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Well then?
Can't say I could ever imagine Seven playing the piano. He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess. But why would he want to leave the door unlocked then? I have no clue.
Oh, there was that safe in there that we couldn't find the code for.
Hey, wait for me! Whoa, a metal grate?
There's also bracelets that nobody bothered pocketing, I might add.
Why is this thing... Figures.
Are those elevators over there?
Well, nobody bothered pocketing it as far as we know anyway.
No way to know if they're working or not from here. Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate.
Sounds like it's locked.
Yep. Stairs leading down.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
So we can open it?
Nah, I think it's locked, too. Look.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
So, as you can see, that one is likely...
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
Hold on. Where's Seven? Ah, there he is, down that hallway. This way, Snake. Follow me. I wonder if this door will...
How about that? It opens.
Oh, wow. Is this some kind of casino?
Sure looks like one.
Well, this is troubling. It seems we are once again locked in.
Even if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
So we must find another exit then.
All right, guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
5 of spades. Yeah, what do we have? Junpei, I found this on the counter. Feels like a playing card. Goodness, I don't know what's going on with me. 7 of spades. There's another one here. Playing card? Parry the playing card! Counter's pretty well polished. That's a lot of expensive glasses. Even cheap drinks taste great out of glasses like these. Well, would you look at that? Someone left a bottle of booze here. Don't mind if I do. Ah. Oh, that hits the spot. Feels like my throat's burning. Damn, he really drank it. I don't even know how long it's been there. There's a whole lot of glasses on that shelf. Doesn't look like there's anything else back there, though. Alright. Okay. Square poker table. There's nothing on it. 4 chairs surrounding the square table. Wow, this place is like super amazing. What is this place for? Probably for playing Baccarat. Looks a little off though. Yeah, look at the middle of the table. There's something mounted on it, see?
Ah, Baccarat. You ever played Junpei?
No, never.
Alright then, how about I explain the rules to you a bit? See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual game. You've got the banker and the player. The whole point is that you guess which one's gonna win. And whether the banker or the player wins, it all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. See, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. And that's it. That's the explanation. Got it? Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff. But what I just told you sums up the core of the game pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9, and the weakest hand is a 0. You just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Do you get it?
Yeah. Well, maybe half of it. Enough. I got a chance at winning the game if I played now.
However, we have no way of knowing if the puzzle in the Baccarat table makes use of those rules, and if it does, in what manner.
Then I guess we try everything.
So... 3 plus... No, 4 plus 7 plus 5, maybe? Hey, 7, are we really supposed to play Baccarat? It's a Baccarat table. What the hell else would we do? Stop worrying about it. It's real simple. What's the opponent's hand? Well, there's an 8 in that glass case. Alright, then that's your opponent's number. If that's the case, what three cards do we need to get that number? 3 cards? There are a couple of indentations with white lines around them, right? Those mean we gotta put down 3 cards. So? Place 3 cards here and defeat the opponent's 8. That's what I gotta do, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Alright, let's give it a shot. Before I start, I better make sure I got the rules straight. There are 3 empty indentations. I just gotta pick a card and play it. Figure if I put them in the right spots, something ought to happen. Alright, let's give this a try. Alright, so we're gonna do 7... 7, 3, and 4. 3, 5, 7.
5, 7. Three, 4, 5. 3, 4, 7. 3, 5, 7. I don't think I have enough cards. Ah. There's a card slot. Looks like we need to put a playing card in here. Alright, let's give it a shot. I think I need the 8 card for that, because there's an ace there. It's not working. So it would seem. I'm shocked and appalled that guessing at random has not yielded better results. Yeah. The slot machine is a pretty old-fashioned design. Looks well maintained and probably still works. So we've got the symbols for heart, spade, and diamond here. Coin slot. Heart, spade, and diamond there. Heart, spade, and diamond there. Aha. There's firewood in the fireplace. Wait, when those two lights turned on, I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. What was that? I heard something down there. Didn't think I'd find a card here. So... club, diamond, heart. Coin bag. Okay. Alright, let's put a coin from that bag in here. What happened? I heard an odd noise. Well, to be honest, I don't know. I pressed some of the buttons and smacked the machine once or twice, but nothing happened. Oh, looks like the coin got stuck. Oh dear. Alright, let's drop this coin in this coin slot. Come on, you little bastards, I only need one of you. This is a tough one. And what is so tough, if I might ask? Hitting these reels just right. Timing is, well, it's not easy. I don't believe you need to hit them just right. Huh? Oh. Ah, damn it, try it again. There we go. 777. Yes! 777. And I think I hear something unlocking in there. Impressive, Junpei. It would appear to be unlocked now. There is something akin to a drawer in the bottom part of this machine, yes? That's a pickup drawer for dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer got unlocked. Please open it if you would. There's something inside. What is it? Is there something in there? Yeah, a playing card, and this... a key with a Venus symbol on it. Excellent, Junpei. Now we will be able to open the gate. And we just need to figure out how to get out of this room. Correct. Come on, Junpei, hurry up. And he's off. There's a playing card and a Venus key. Better put the key in my pocket for later. As for the card... it's a baccarat table. There's a glass case in the center of it. Alright, yep. Okay, so we need to get something that's going to equal 9, so... 7 plus 6... Well, 5, 6, and 7 are probably going to be the... There we go. Alright, if I just put down these 3 cards... Yes! Open for me!
Great! You did it, Junpei. You think it's telling us to take the 8 card? Come on, let's grab it.
Alright, let's take this card. And in you go. Hey, alright, it opened it up. It seems we have another device to contend with, yes?
There are 3 slots in this one.
Let's see, 3 slots for cards, and there's a 9 right below them.
So that probably means we gotta make 9 with the 3 cards we put in the slots, right? Just like what we did over at the Baccarat table.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Well, that's easy enough, I guess. Alright, so I put in all the cards we had left in the slots.
What happens now?
Is that... Yes, I did hear something from the exit. Excellent work, Junpei. Wonderful. It seems the exit is unlocked. Let's go. Alright, let's go.
This way. The keyhole with the Venus symbol. The Venus key should work here. It sounds like it did. All right, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help with this one.
It sounds as though you have opened it. We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine.
Snake, are you gonna be all right? I mean, the stairs.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Good to hear. Let's move.
Everything looks okay here.
We should check the next deck down, just in case.
Just what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
I'm just glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Back to the C deck then.
Now, how about we check out what's here?
There are 2 elevators over there, which means it's probably the same upstairs.
There's a card reader between them, and another weird mark.
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
What?
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
Yeah, I see it. No 2 ways about it. That was a pretty good one, kid.
Oh, would you watch it, man? Whew, that hurts. You're gonna break my neck.
Looks like he's getting pain no matter which one, no matter who he says that to.
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak. Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
If we were looking for a devil, we've got one right here.
This is a Mercury symbol. The marks you mistook for horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Wings and a staff. Huh. So then, she beats you with the staff until you die and go to heaven. Sounds like Lotus, all right. 7! Oh, that's too much! Oh, my head! Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol on it.
So I would assume.
Let's forget the elevators for right now. How about that hallway to the left?
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side. Let's head back.
To the right this time.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them up, starting with the closest one there.
Okay, I'm on it. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it. What?
Hey, what is this place? It's so huge and empty.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital? The harsh scent in the air is reminiscent of antiseptic solution.
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Hey, why is that door between 3 and 7 blank? Does that mean anything?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yeah, good idea.
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Naturally. After all, there are rules to the nonary game, and to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Whoa, check this out. Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing.
right? You think it's broken?
Only one way to find out.
No, nothing.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
What does it mean?
They've got to be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
Whoa, Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
Internal hardware?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
The bottom? Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
The other 2 reds are the same. Something's been removed from all 3 of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
Oh, what now? June! Ace, Santa, Clover, and Lotus!
Guess everyone's here.
What are you guys doing?
Why are you...
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
And that's what we know.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
What about that big hallway? Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
No, there's nothing there. The 5 of us had a quick look. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
You mean all those doors are for hospital rooms?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
It had one of those solar system mark things on it.
It was the Jupiter symbol.
Jupiter.
I wonder what it means.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, but the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
That's because we've made it to the convergence point. If you will bear with me here. So, right here was the 4 and 5 doors where the paths diverged. And right here, outside the kitchen and outside the casino, the paths are about to converge again, right into the large hospital room scene. We're not technically there yet because we haven't exhausted all the new-ish dialogue that comes as a result of me having hung out with Seven and Snake rather than June, Santa, and Lotus. So...
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured...
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean... I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Ah, there's the difference. I don't have to ask about... Wait, your memory? Because I heard about that in room 5.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. 12.
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room, but we haven't found anything.
Right.
That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Huh?
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right?
We each checked a single room, so 5 rooms in total.
All right, then. That's 5 rooms we don't have to search. We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Oh, very good. Only 4 hours to build that set? Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right. Then let's do this.
Alright, now we're skipping past all the familiar dialogue, and we're fast-tracking to the next spot. So, the doors have been reactivated, and Snake is missing. So now we gotta go search for him.
We're gonna follow the pathway.
No, that's all right. Let's go, June.
Was that okay? You don't think we should have listened to her?
No, I've got a pretty good idea what her proposal would have been. We should be looking for Snake.
Huh.
Well, where should we go next? Let's go take a look at the first-class cab. Maybe we should leave her alone.
Yes, I think you're right.
We really need to...
Alright, next.
Why don't we just leave this area to Ace? We can go somewhere else.
I don't mind, but where?
Well, let's see. Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
I doubt we'd learn anything from him anyway.
Jumpy?
No, nothing. Let's go, June.
Alright, so now I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. And I would like to find out what's behind door number 3.
I want to go through door number 3.
Nope, you can't.
Huh? Why?
Because it's impossible. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up on going through door 3.
Why?
Bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8. That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door.
I see. That means one team would get left behind.
That's right.
That doesn't happen if we go through door 7 or 8?
No, they're fine. We've got 3 options. Option A, have 3, 5, and 8 go through door 7, and 4, 6, 7 go through door 8. Option B, 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Option C, 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it. At least if we want to get all 6 of us out of here.
Wait. But that means 5 and 6 can never be on the same team. If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go into the same one.
Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need more time? Anyway, that's the deal, so think it over. You've got 2 choices, 7 or 8. You can't choose 3. If you choose 3, you're gonna be leaving 3 people behind to die. So what are you gonna do? 7 or 8? Time to choose.
After thinking it over, his conclusion was...
Sorry, Santa, but I still want to go through door 3.
What? That's nuts! You've got to be crazy! Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door?
I'm just curious about door 3. That's all.
That doesn't explain shit!
I've got a reason. I'd be happy to explain it to you if you'll just come with me. I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Happy?
Yeah, thanks. The number 7 has been entered into the red. Next is June. Please touch the red just like 7 did.
Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out?
Ah, yep. I think I might have found another way out.
What?
Really?
Now please, June.
Oh, okay.
All right, the only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
So, what's your point?
You don't get it. Think about it.
Huh?
What's the sum of your number and Clover's?
12.
And what's the digital root of that?
3.
Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red?
7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9, right?
Yes, and what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that?
3, the door's number.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell are you up to?
I'm not up to anything. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa, or Lotus and Clover. Once one of you moves, the others won't have a choice. So I'm waiting.
You son of a bitch! You tricked us! And all that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit!
Bullshit? Huh. I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I'd figured out another way to get out of here? This is it.
Why the hell would you do something like this?
Jumpy.
You did this just so you could go through the same door as June. That's it?
So, who's it going to be? Santa or Lotus and Clover?
Shit!
Let's go, Clover.
Huh? Oh.
Fuck!
Oh, no, wait!
This is insane! This isn't right!
Yeah, well, you may be right, but... Go!
No!
You son of a bitch, Junpei! This isn't fair! Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there, and they can't...
Shut it! It's enough! We gotta find the dead or none of this is gonna matter! We got less than a minute left. No time for screwing around. Get moving!
Damn it. You and I are not done yet, bastard! Where the hell is it?
Over there! It's gotta be behind the door!
Damn, it's pitch dark inside.
I can't see a thing!
No, wait! I found it! The dead's right over here! Ugh. What? The floor's slippery!
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
There's something...
Get over there! Quick! Get to the dead!
There it is!
It stopped.
I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this.
What the hell is this smell? This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
Oh, you're right. This is...
Let's get the lights on first. There's a switch over here. Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
What?
Hey.
Oh, this is... Looks like an explosion. Just like the Knife Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh, God. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
The face is the worst.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
Is that... Snake?
Oh my God. Why did this happen?
No! 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 No!
Stop! Calm down. Hey!
Please! Get me out of here! You have to let me out of here! Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
June.
Get me out of here! Please! Please, just let me out!
June. Calm down.
No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please, calm down. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be all right, June. It's going to be okay. Connie, I'll be here with you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Do you feel better?
Yes, but I'd like to stay here for a little while at least. Jumpy's body is so warm.
We better get to it.
Those letters written in blood. L-L-R. Do you think that might be some sort of dying message from Snake? No, that's impossible. You saw the body. You aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you. And this? The way the blood's dry, I tell you, it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's. And you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Yeah. Chunks of pinkish meat are splattered across the floor. Snake, why did this happen to you? Damn, I just can't... Alright, let's see if anything happens when I turn you. Nope, nothing. Not even a drop. Is the pipe clogged? There's water coming out of the shower head. Let's see if... Shit, that's hot! Really hot! Man, that water must be just about boiling. There's a piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Notice, drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. Looks like the flow of water can be controlled with these handles. Can't put any water through the pipe on the right, though. If we do that, it'll start overflowing from the drain. I already checked all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there.
It looks like a card, like a key card. I wonder if we can get to it somehow.
Don't think so. It's too deep, I can't reach it. No, that's no good. A wooden box. There's something in here. Luminol.
Heh.
Toilet paper. Stack of toilet paper. It's a water tank for a toilet. I've seen a lot. I don't know what you just said. Huh? I mean, I know peace, but what's OC? Organized crime. What is that, some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably. Huh. What'd I say? Why does he look all sad now? That's not really important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, alright? Well, he's not wasting any time. Great. Toilet's tank. Doesn't look like the pipes are supposed to take water to it are working. Hey, there's something in there. You see it? Nice.
What do you think this is?
Looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. Doubt just pouring some water on it's going to help much either.
What about hot water?
Hot water?
If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off.
Sure. Bucket. Stanley found the bucket in the bathroom.
It's a tin bucket. Hey, Jumpy, do you remember back in elementary school when you spilled all of our paint across the whole classroom? They made you clean it up, and all they gave you was a sponge and a bucket like this.
Hey, come on now. Can't we just leave the past in the past?
The rabbit hutch.
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm going to catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
June smiled, and a little of the flush of life returned to her cheeks.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided that the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. Excuse me. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's, Akane Kurashki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He'd felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it.
Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused.
Oh, come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried because you were there with me.
She blushed furiously.
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were going to make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't going to tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important.
Really?
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbits so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm going to look over there.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself. Ah! That's right. The pool of blood.
Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing? Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him.
I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live.
There might be something in the tank, you know? Let's open that shit up.
Red key card.
It's a red card, probably a key card. You remember if you saw a card reader anywhere around here?
Not offhand. There's nothing in the toilet.
If there was, that would be gross.
The dividing wall that separates the toilets.
Wait, you don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do you?
Yeah, it does seem kind of weird to use it here. But maybe I should try it just in case. Left, left, right. Left, right, left. Left, left, right. Left, right, left. Well, I did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, this drain's acting up. What the hell did you do? I just messed with the valves a little. Nothing big. There must be water flowing through the pipe on the right. There's water pouring out of the drain. Oh, there's a blue key card. Something that looks like tar inside the toilet bowl. Hot water might be able to wash it off. Oh, right, I can get the bucket. Duh. Maybe I can use the shower here to fill the bucket with hot water. Hey, Seven, could you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head.
Ah, okay, sure thing.
Something that looks like tar inside the toilet bowl. If I flush the hot water from the bucket, that should clean it up. Oh. Alright, so I just pour the hot water into this tank, and...
Looks like you filled it. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere on the tank that you can pull.
You think so?
Serious? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, let's flush the hot water. Well, there it goes, just like the toilet should work. 185 equals... Ah, that's 5 equals 5. Dirt we flushed out is settled to the bottom of the bowl. No, actually, hold on, I should probably just...
That stuff's washed off. Looks like that writing was numbers. See it?
185 equals... What is this?
Got me. It just looks like numbers.
You know what? What are you doing with a broom? Huh. What if I wrap the toilet paper around the broom? Oh, so you wrap the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634 plus. So 634 plus... 634 plus 185. Alright, so 634. Because, of course, the time I actually need the calculator, it's not here. Alright, just use it. Because I don't want to do this in my head. 634 plus 185 equals 819. I don't think it's going to be that simple, but here we go. Nothing happens when I press these buttons. Well, it looks like the power's on. I'm wondering what the deal is with those things that say lock up there, though. Oh, yeah, that would explain it. Oh, hey, the blue light just came on. Huh? The blue light was just on, but it's off now. And the red light's on instead. Guess we have to swipe the red card first and then the blue card.
Great job, Jumpy. Both of the lights are on now. Now you just need to put in the password. Both lights are on. We should be able to enter the password now. What's with these E and C keys? E means enter and C means clear, I think. So after you put it in the password, hit E. If you screw it up, hit C. Okay, so 819. Well, it should work. 634. 6 7 11 9. That was worth a shot. Alright, so 634 plus 185. It's a screwdriver. We can unscrew things like this. Is there something we need to unscrew somewhere? Is there? Huh. Come on, man. I already said I checked him. What, don't you trust me? It's not that I don't trust you, it's just that I don't really trust you. Ah, there we are.
Hey, Junpei, you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna, or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
Of course, the thing about having played this before is that I know exactly what he's talking about, and I can't say anything.
Oh, you took the thermometer off. It says open at the bottom of the gauge. I wonder what it means.
Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open? The dirt we flushed out is settled to the bottom of the bowl. There's no more hot water, I can't flush it anymore. Yeah, if I can get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe... Alright, thermometer, let's get this party started. Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There goes the gauge. Now it's at the open mark. Huh, it opened. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. Oh. 957. Okay, that would explain it. These are supposed to add something to 957, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Problem is what to add.
Alright, so adding that to our previous total.
There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look. Huh? What are you doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. All right, let's go.
Jumpy, look!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's... a map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor, then. We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
What the...
You're shitting me. We're back.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay. Lotus? What are you...
How could you do this to us?
Knock it off! We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look. I stuck the screwdriver in the door. That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there, too. Anyway, go take a look.
Wait, then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Fine, let's go.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it. Alone. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Alright, and we're skipping to the next plot segment. There's a very good chance that Zero is on the ship with us.
Here we go.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Oh, I see. It's got the Mercury symbol.
Now we can go.
Looks like there's only 2 floor buttons working.
C and bottom. Time to head down then.
This is a numbered door.
Yeah, it's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
And I suppose I need to go too, then.
All right, we're taking off.
Okay, please be careful.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there! It stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
All right, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You two okay with that?
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
Alright, so they want me to take this one on the end here. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark in here, but I don't think there's anything going on with this sink. This faucet is too hard to turn. This mirror seems really high. In fact, it's so high that it's kind of hard to see your reflection in it. I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. It would be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. Looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. I wonder if that means anything. What's the deal with the lighting here? There's just this one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark. I can't see anything. There's no way we can explore the rest of this room. It's a blanket. Not a really great one, but still. This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here or something. Toilet paper. It's still white enough for me to know what it is, even in the dark. There's nothing out of the ordinary about it. 14 equals E. Looks like a dirty toilet, but it's too dark to tell. What is this? 14 equals E? Probably means a 14 somewhere represents an E, but I don't know what 14 it would be. You just barely make out the string for the toilet, but I can get a hold of it. Damn it, it kind of pisses me off that I can see it, but I can't touch it. Ah! Damn it, no matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. I guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. Doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? This desk is old and rusty. This desk is old and rusty. There's a simple chair where the light doesn't shine. There are a bunch of tiles on the door that spell emergence. Emergence. Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Seems legit. No, this room has good lighting. Good grief. Somebody made some wavy blue lines on this mirror with blue paint. Is that a drawing of a blue scarf? No, maybe not. There's no knob on this faucet. There's no way we can get water out of it like this. If we can find a knob or something that'll work as one, then we should be able to get water to come out of this thing. This wall, is it supposed to be some sort of partition? What do they think this is? Privacy is important for these things. Well, it's not like you're going to use it, Lotus. At least the guards couldn't watch you drop a loaf. Heck, it's better than being totally exposed, right? This paper seems to be pretty old. You know, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. A moon? What a filthy, disgusting moon. Yeah, it's pretty filthy, but it's a precious hint. Let's remember it, alright? This toilet is disgusting. You don't expect me to touch that thing, do you? If you don't want to, then I'll do it, alright? It's just hanging from the wall. Well, if we're pulling the string, then it must be a toilet that flushes. Ow. That bed looks cold. Pretty sure you'd freeze to death in the winter. No kidding. If I tried to sleep here, my skin would dry out in no time. Well, it's not like you're that young anymore. That shouldn't be really My, Junpei, aren't you lucky? Seems you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous. Sorry, you're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy. There's nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right, though. The handle in that drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? So there's a mirror on the other side of this drawer. Interesting. It's kind of an odd shape, and it looks like someone attached the handle with a screw after the fact. What the hell is this supposed to be? Like a drawing of a whirlpool or something? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's trying to look like water. There's a little tile in the drain. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to pull it out of there. Might have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out. Huh, looks like the water doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much, 7 turns that thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? Man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore. Can't say I'd want to sleep there. There's a dirty blanket on the bed. Toilet paper tube, huh? Seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. Well, this part is thinner than the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this thing. This rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple of turns... Here we go! Oh, well, fancy that. It's a screwdriver shaft. It's missing a handle, though. Even when we run into a screw it fits, we're gonna have a hard time of it without a handle. Well, if we can find a handle, then maybe it'll do us some good. Hey, this handle's pretty loose. Loose? You think it'll come off if you pull on it? Fell off. Huh. Look at this. The handle doesn't really fit on this string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it. So if I just stick this metal rod into the handle... If I use a screwdriver on the screw in the center of the handle, maybe I can... There we go. A symbol on a toilet lid, huh? Seems a little fishy to me.
It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the ones on the doors.
Huh, what the hell? It's not opening. There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it. Sweet, got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer. There's nothing in here. Well, maybe the drawer is what we need. Drawer, huh? Alright, let's yank the thing out.
Give me just one moment. Cat's ready to leave the room. Alright, so this one... Oh, hello.
Already took the drawer out of this desk. Sounded like something falling. What was that?
I heard it too. Let's open the drawer.
Sweet, the handle I got off that drawer fits onto the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on.
Junpei, what are you doing?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water.
I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that.
Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right?
What do you mean?
Just watch. Anytime now.
Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are get clogged? Oops, let's turn it off for now. So, did anything change?
The water stopped flowing.
Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright?
No problem there. There's water in this room, too. What do you mean, this room, too? Well, I turned on the faucet in the other room, and it looks like it made the water come up through here. So the drain in the other rooms just runs here, and the water from over there pushed out this tile.
What the? Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi. Like, Nona.
What the hell was that?
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. tunnel's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day.
Nobody knew why.
So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I went to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. Did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
A drug?
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it! Shit, my head hurts. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. It would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Okay. Drawer that doesn't open. Wonder if this is part of a puzzle. Oh, crying out loud. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. Mirror is hanging at the same height as the one on the right. The room, the river, and the spring went together to solve the puzzle. Does that mean there might be a similar puzzle with this mirror? Well, there's nothing else here apart from the mirror. Maybe I just need to pair something with this mirror. There's a mirror on the back of the room hung opposite this one. The only difference between them is whether or not they're reflecting any light. Mirror's hanging at the same height as the one on the right. No, that's not right. Tiles we found and the tiles here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, I felt something weird. Huh, I can move these tiles. Then that means maybe if you swap the tiles we got with the tiles on the wall, something will happen. I suppose now we just need to figure out what the strange designs on these tiles mean. At any rate, we should look for all of the tiles that are the same size. You're right, let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. Okay, so... Drawing on the mirror is just like part of that image on the towel. The towel has a river and a spring, is it? This mirror has a river on it. If it's indicating this sink, then... It's a blanket, not a really great one, but still. This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here or something. symbols telling us to make the water flow from this side, which we did. Sink is totally filled with water. This bed is really dirty. This drawing on the mirror looks just like part of the design of the towel. The design of the towel is a river and a spring, right? Picture on the mirror is a spring, and it's talking about the water in the sink. There's a towel here with a river and a spring drawing on it. Spring looks just like this thing on the mirror. So we got this tile, and it's got these red, blue, and gray lines. What the heck does this stuff mean? Hell if I know. This chair's pretty old. 7 sat on it, it'd probably break. Huh? You say something? Nothing at all. I already took the drawer out of this desk. What am I missing? Sun and moon. Toilet is vile, and surprisingly Lotus refuses to go near it. Can't flush the toilet. Picture of a moon here. Bed looks cold. It's got a single threadbare blanket, and that's it. This bed looked even sadder without the pillow. So, it's still a terrible bed. I'd never sleep on a bed like that. Oh, it beats the ground, but yeah, I get you. This looks like a chair for prisoners. It's rusty, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of help. Isn't that obvious? Look, I don't want to touch anything unless I have to. Lotus is not having this. Does she really not want to be in this room that bad? There's a door in the back. I wonder where it goes. I thought of that and I tried a couple things, but yeah, same result. Guess 7 wasn't about to do anything. Ah, well. I feel like I'm overlooking something incredibly obvious. Oh, yeah, we could probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Oh, for crying out loud. I thought I had to touch the beam of light, not the mirror itself. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. I can see a partition over there. It seems pretty pointless to bother examining it. So if I shine this light on the mirror in the back, I get it. If I shine light on the mirror, symbols appear. The left side has a sun and the right has a moon symbol. I'm gonna remember this. Shine light on the mirror in the back. Is that a number? So if I shine light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. Sun and moon are... let's see, 4 on the left, 7 on the right. 4 and 7. 4 and 7. Okay, it's nice to see the sink lit up, I guess, but all it shows me is the pipe. This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost or something. Drawer that doesn't open. Man, I wonder if this is part of a puzzle.
dirty toilet, but it's too dark to tell. 14 is E in red. So 14. Is something I'm carrying around with me? It says 14 equals E. I've got a feeling this is irrelevant somehow. There's a mirror on the other side of this drawer. Alright, took a couple of tries, but now I've got you, string. Yes! Now I can pull on it. Huh? Doesn't matter how many times I pull it, there's no flush. Kind of feel like an idiot. I wasted a bunch of time because I was determined to flush a toilet. Okay, so... 4 and 7. Sun and moon. So... So this is what the moon symbol was pointing to, huh? Probably made it so that someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. If that's the case... This toilet is vile. Unsurprisingly, Lotus refuses to go anywhere near it. The only thing you can manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger by accident. This toilet won't flush when you pull on the string. 14E, I've got a feeling this is relevant somehow. What am I missing? This desk is old and rusty. Okay, water bubble. Okay, spin this full of water. It's a long shot, but maybe 4 and 7. What am I doing wrong? Okay, you know what? I'm missing something. So I've got to figure out what exactly. Oh. Okay, that's really dumb.
Second time. Third time. Fourth time. Fifth time. Sixth time. Huh? Did you hear something? I heard a loud flushing noise. No, not that. Drawer that doesn't open. Okay, so I guess I need to get the other one to flush 4 times. That's once. That's... second pull. Third pull. There it is again. It makes some kind of weird sound when I pull on the string. Same thing happened to the other room. That means... I don't know. Don't you think it's a little suspicious that the other room gave us a hint to figure this one out? You're right. The room next door is just like this one, so that leaves the dark room. Okay. There we go. Well, this drawer opens easily enough. Something in the desk. There's a bunch of weird lines on this tile thing. I don't get this. I think I can figure this one out on my own. Okay, so now I've got all the tiles. Okay, well, it looks like we investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack that mystery then. We got 4 tiles. And there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here. So if we replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Oh, I see it. Hey, did you just hear something unlock? Does that mean we've got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you can convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Basically, the E's an emergence of the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace it, that gives up the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes! Let's go!
What the hell is this place?
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel.
Hello there, Reeve. How are you?
Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous.
Tired and working on an assignment? That's a mood. Sorry. Hope you get your assignment done easily.
Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor? Well, I thought maybe if I got down here I could see through the glass. It's not working, though.
You don't think it's just a large sheet of glass they put into an indentation?
I don't know. I mean, why would they do that? And the placement on the chair... You're not making sense, Junpei. What's your point? Well, I'm not sure, but don't you think there's something under the glass? Maybe the glass is one way, like they have in a police station, you know? Or maybe it's just covered with something that makes it opaque. Nah, it doesn't matter how close I get, I still can't see anything. Echoes when I knock on it, though. I wonder if it's hollow. A really creepy chair. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people. Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them. What kind of symbol? Well, if I got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. Nope. Stop it. All the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them? Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. Red, yellow. You think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that... The bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. Let's push some of them. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you come. And I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. There's tons of knobs here. It doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though.
Do you think it's broken?
I don't know. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle.
It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good.
Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right?
You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you can do.
Yeah, that's fair. Whenever you turn on one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram. Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what button does what.
If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 6, that's 11. And then that's 9. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. That's 13. And that's... When you turn each switch on, the numbers of blocks goes up. Each switch adds a different number of blocks. If you think about it, all you've got to do is a couple of addition problems. If you turn a single switch on and count its blocks and do that for every switch, it's super easy. Yeah, well, the problem is I don't know what number I need. There are a number of ominous-looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we got an adze and a hammer, a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff?
Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all.
A set of rusty stairs leads to the door we came through. What, you want to go back, Junpei? I wish solving this puzzle were that easy. Cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get these bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it's open.
The hole's too small. You can't see in even with the cover off.
Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in.
Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there.
Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. It doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Ah, there we are. Sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're going to need the sun key again in here, though. This seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Well, they're open. What are you going to do now? Let's just look around some more. I've got a feeling that something will happen.
Right. I should try and figure out what the device over in the corner is for, at any rate.
Well, I guess I might as well try. Let's give it a shot. Nope, no dice. This thing isn't going anywhere. Oh, give me that. You just ain't man enough. Sure, pal, you give it a shot. Let's just see how much more of a man you are.
Hey! You're going to break it!
Man, that thing ain't going anywhere. These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off.
Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up.
Just the switches to match the blocks on top, then press the check button. Alright. What blocks on top? Okay. Ah! Just the switches to match the blocks on top. When you look at it from up here, the catwalk looks pretty high up.
That makes the stairs pretty steep. We better be careful going up and down then.
Catwalk's pretty high up.
These stairs go to the exit.
It said the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. So in other words, we aren't getting out of that door until we finish this experiment.
Well, let's do that then.
Alright, just the switches to match the blocks on top, and then press the check button. Alright.
Oh, I see.
No, not quite.
There we go. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation?
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair.
Well, Seven's not ever going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. What if it's going to run electricity through the subject?
There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity.
This really doesn't sound safe.
Anyway, we still got to prepare. Talk about this after we figure out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. Error. The disposal tank is closed. Please fill tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we gotta do something with a water tank.
Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank, or whatever it's asking us to do.
Looks like the only controls are in this room.
Man, you ain't gonna give up on that thing, are you? You know we don't got time for the shit like that, kid.
Come on, that's why I want to take a good look at it. Think about all the other rooms we've gone through. You never know where you might find a puzzle, you know? You gotta be suspicious of everything. What? Why on earth are you putting your ear on the floor? It's filthy. That's weird. I think I can hear water down there. There's nothing in there anymore. See some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. It feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever. Is that water?
What the hell? What's going on?
Will you calm down? There's water going somewhere. Sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh! Junpei, look! What's she? Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now. EDBF. Okay. So, ED. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. I don't think examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. I should probably take a look at the monitor instead. Training device unlocked. Please seat subject and device.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... Well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then... That was when... From there, it looked like... Just as if... Finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my God. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital?
For a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down. System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so top left is either... So that one turns on those two. Which turns on the bottom of those two. Okay. And then turn on two. And gets those three. Okay. One doesn't do anything on this side. Let's do three on that side, though. Two. These two. And one on this side. Calm down, Junpei. Just look at it carefully, alright? First off, the number of blocks ain't gonna change. All that's gonna change is the shape. It's like in the first game, you gotta match your pointy blocks to the ones up top. You know how to figure out how many blocks change with each switch? Yeah, turn everything off and then just do one switch at a time, right? Close enough. Just gotta pay attention to how many blocks change. Alright, Junpei. Looks like you gotta match the number of pointed blocks. You can rotate it to the left and right, but the switches work a little different. Just focus on how many blocks change when you press the switch. Alright, so I need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 13 plus 8 is... 21. Okay, so I need a total of 21. Okay, so that's 3. Just keep it simple. This is just like the last one you did. Well, okay, it's pretty close. For instance, when the one is on, the switch is on, how many blocks turn pointy? Let's just say 2 of them do, okay? Then if you press a 2 on the other switch, 3 of them turn pointy. Using those 2 switches, you made 5 blocks pointy. Make sense? That's how you gotta solve it. Yeah, you're right, it's just more addition. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so that's 2, 4. Okay. So 4 or 5. 3 or 2. Okay, so bottom left is always 3. Okay. Three plus 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay. And then finally we got 1. Okay, so 5. 5. Okay, so bottom 2 are 3 and 5 respectively. Okay, so 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 8. What was number 1? 2, 3, okay. 3 plus 5 is 8, and we add another 8 to that, 16. And then if we add 16 plus 5, okay. Okay, so those two are definitely correct now. Now the question is... Okay, so whatever it is... Okay, finally. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking, and now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for 7 and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right. Let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck. Huh? No one's here.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door, and I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. All right, time to open this.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet.
That's...
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this door.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know? We can't just stop... Hey, it opened.
What?
And the others must have found the Jupiter key.
Well, what are we waiting for? What? Why?
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Give me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
The murderer? Santa. Clover. And Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was... No, it can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go! Open! Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe. It's open.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
And how would I know that? Whatever, let's just go.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Ah! Connie! Connie, hang on! Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh, man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am going to save you. I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You've just gotta hang on. All right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it! What's that? A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, all right? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No, don't go. Please, don't go. Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When I...
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids. I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Jumpy, do you remember? We hung out a lot when we were kids. We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy. Jumpy, I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Connie's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Connie down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake. A sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in either of them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew that the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5, the body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room, the body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Connie. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water.
And that is a Submarine ending.
The end. Or is it? Alright, yes, I would like to save the info obtained during this playthrough. Alright, save complete, access the flowchart, or return to the title screen to start from the beginning. Alright, so, according to the flowchart here, we have... Okay. So next time we're going to want to pick up from the tail end of door number 4, and then we will go into the door where we hadn't gone through, and we will see about getting the which ending was that? Ah, yes, the axe ending. Okay. So we will be attempting that next week. Should be it should be a somewhat shorter stream since we've already got some of the legwork done. Since we'd be picking up from mid-branch instead of just before the doors. But anyway, let's see here. So the question is, who could possibly be
the one to have been... who could have possibly been the one to have done it? Was there another person there, or was somebody playing possum? And if so, the question is who? We shall find out these things in a few weeks' time. In the meantime, let's go ahead and give Charles Q. Banks a raid. He's playing Dark Souls 2. In the meantime, this is Dr. Novelle signing out for the evening. Thank you so much for coming, and you all have a good one. Let us begin the raid now.